In today's fast and connected world, it's really important to be able to understand and connect with others on a deep level. Think about being able to instantly know what someone is thinking and feeling without any difficulty. It might sound a bit like magic, but the ancient teachings of Buddhism have some really helpful ideas about understanding people. In this video, let's dive into the spiritual teachings of Buddhism and discover some timeless wisdom that can help us connect with others in a way that goes beyond just regular communication. Step 1. Listen carefully to what people tell you, and also pay attention to what they don't mention. Listening is an art, and in the realm of mind reading, it becomes a powerful tool. According to Buddhist teachings, the practice of deep listening is an essential component of mindful communication. When engaging in conversation, pay close attention to what people are saying. More importantly, observe the unspoken words, the pauses, the hesitations, and the emotions beneath the surface. Buddhism encourages us to be present in the moment, to silence the chatter of our own minds, and truly listen. By cultivating mindfulness in our listening, we create a space for understanding that goes beyond words. This mindful listening allows us to pick up on nuances, enabling us to grasp the subtleties of others' thoughts and emotions. In the big world of talking and sharing, there's a magical skill called listening. It's like using a special tool to understand what people are saying, even the things they don't say out loud. Imagine it as having a superpower to hear not just words, but the feelings hidden behind them. In Buddhism, they say listening is not just about hearing words. It's about being really there, in that moment, paying attention to every little pause and the feelings people are trying to express. When you're talking to someone, don't just hear the words, feel the words. Notice the moments when they stop, the way they say things, and the feelings in their voice. It's like putting on a special pair of glasses that helps you see beyond what's on the surface. Buddhism teaches us to be present, to really show up in the conversation. Turn off the noise in your own head and give your full attention to the person talking. When you do this, you create a space for something magical to happen. You start to understand not just what they're saying, but what they're really feeling. Imagine a conversation like a beautiful dance of words and emotions. The more you pay attention, the better you become at sensing the rhythm and feeling the energy behind each word. This is the first step in unlocking the secret of reading anyone's mind, listening with your heart, not just your ears. In the world of Buddhism, they call it mindful listening. It's like taking the stroll into someone's thoughts and emotions, not with big, heavy steps, but with gentle, mindful ones. When you do this, you start to notice the unsaid things, the feelings between the lines, and that's where the real magic happens. The next time you're in a conversation, put on your special glasses of mindfulness. Listen to the words, feel the pauses, and let the feelings come to you. It's like unlocking a secret door, one that leads to a deeper understanding of the people around you. And remember, the key to this door is not just in your ears, but in your heart. Step 2. Think about where they're from and what kind of experiences they've had in their life. To read anyone's mind, it is crucial to consider the tapestry of their life, their background, experiences, and the threads that have woven the fabric of their existence. Buddhism teaches us to recognize the impermanence of life and the interconnected nature of all beings. By contemplating a person's journey, their cultural background, and the challenges they faced, we gain a deeper understanding of their perspective. In the Buddhist philosophy, empathy and compassion arise from recognizing the shared human experience. By acknowledging the diversity of life experiences, we enhance our ability to connect with others on a profound level. This understanding becomes a bridge, allowing us to read the pages of someone's mind with compassion and insight. Each person is like a unique thread, weaving their story into this grand design. In Buddhism, they say to read someone's mind, you've got to understand the colors of their life, the threads that make up their story. Think about where a person comes from, their home, their family, and the places that have shaped them. It's like taking a trip into their past, seeing the places that have painted their world. This is the first step in understanding their tapestry. Buddhism teaches us that life is always changing, like the seasons. Just as autumn leaves fall and new flowers bloom in spring, people go through different experiences that shape who they are. To read someone's mind, we got to appreciate the journey they've been on, the ups, the downs, and all the in-betweens. Imagine you have a big puzzle, and each piece is a part of someone's life story. Buddhism says to understand the big picture, you've got to connect the dots. What challenges have they faced? What victories have they celebrated? It's like painting with the colors of their experiences to see the masterpiece of their life. In Buddhism, there's a special word, impermanence. It means that everything changes. Understanding this helps us appreciate that people are not just one thing. They are a beautiful mix of many things. By recognizing the tapestry of someone's life, we open a door to understanding their perspective. Buddhism teaches us to feel what others feel, to walk in their shoes for a moment. Picture yourself in their colorful tapestry. What would it feel like to have those threads woven into your own life? As we learn to understand the colors of someone's life, we find a connection, a bridge that helps us relate to them on a deeper level. It's like having a special map that guides us through the landscapes of their experiences. Ask about their journey, their hometown, and the adventures that have shaped them. By doing this, you're not just talking. You're painting a beautiful mural of connection, one that helps you read the pages of someone's mind with understanding and appreciation. Step 3. Try to grasp and connect with their emotions. Emotions are the language of the soul, and to read anyone's mind, we must become fluent in this subtle dialect. Buddhism places great emphasis on emotional intelligence, teaching us to be aware of our own emotions, and by extension, the emotions of others. As we cultivate mindfulness, we become attuned to the emotional currents that flow beneath the surface of every interaction. When engaging with others, strive to connect with their emotions. Observe their facial expressions, body language, and tone of voice. By empathizing with their emotional state, we gain access to the unspoken chapters of their mind. Buddhism reminds us that compassion is the key to unlocking the mysteries of the human heart, allowing us to read others with a sense of deep understanding. Imagine emotions as colorful balloons floating around in the air. Each balloon represents a feeling, happiness, sadness, excitement, or maybe even a bit of nervousness. Buddhism tells us that to read someone's mind, we need to grab onto these balloons and feel the heartbeat of their emotions. Buddhism says we should be like emotional detectives, paying attention to the subtle signals. Imagine you're in a quiet room and you can hear the whispers of emotions. Maybe someone is excited about something and their eyes sparkle like stars. Or perhaps there's a hint of sadness and their shoulders droop a bit. In Buddhism, there's a fancy word, empathy. It's like putting on emotion glasses that help you see the world through someone else's feelings. When you're talking to a friend or even a stranger, try to feel what they're feeling. It's like reaching out and holding their emotional balloons in your hands. When someone is happy, it's like their heart is doing a little dance. When they're sad, it's as if a gentle rain is falling in their emotional world. Imagine a conversation as a dance of emotions. As you talk, you're not just exchanging words, you're also passing these colorful balloons back and forth. By being aware of the emotional dance, you step into the rhythm of their feelings. In Buddhism, they say compassion is the key. Compassion is like a warm hug for the heart. When you feel what others feel, you create a bridge of understanding. It's like saying, "Hey, I see your balloons of emotions, and I'm here with my own balloons too." The next time you're having a chat, put on your emotion glasses. Look for the sparkle in their eyes, the curve of their smiles, or the gentle sighs in their words. It's not just about listening to what they say. It's about catching those emotional balloons and feeling the heartbeat of their emotions. In the world of mind reading, emotions are the magical words, and by understanding this language, you open a door to truly connecting with the hearts of others. Step 4. Think about what their friends think about them. To understand someone fully, consider the reflections in the mirrors of their friendships. Buddhism teaches us about the impact of relationships on our minds and hearts. People are shaped by the company they keep, and the quality of their friendships provides valuable insights into their character. Consider the qualities that attract others to them, and the values shared among their circle. Buddhism encourages us to recognize the interdependence of all beings, and through understanding a person's social connections, we gain a clearer picture of their thoughts, motivations, and aspirations. Imagine a person's friends as a bunch of mirrors reflecting who they are. Just like your friends show a bit of who you are, a person's friendships give us clues about them. Buddhism encourages us to look at these reflections to understand someone better. Think of it like this. Friends are like the stars in someone's night sky. They twinkle, they shine, and they make the dark times a bit brighter. When you look at a person's friends, you're getting a glimpse of their constellation, the unique pattern of connections that light up their life. Buddhism teaches us to ask questions. What do their friends say about them? How do they treat each other? Are they there for the ups and downs? It's like studying the constellations to understand the story written in the stars. In Buddhism, there's this cool idea called interdependence. It means that everyone is connected, like pieces of a puzzle fitting together. Friends play a big role in this puzzle. When you see how a person connects with their friends, you're understanding a piece of their puzzle. Imagine this, friends as a special kind of mirror that reflects not just what's on the outside, but also what's on the inside. The way they laugh together, support each other, or even have little disagreements, all these reflections tell a story about who they are. Next time you meet someone new, take a look at their friendship mirrors. Ask about their friends, their adventures together, and the bonds they share. It's not about being nosy. It's about understanding the beautiful constellation that lights up their life. In the world of mind reading, friends are like guides, showing us the reflections that help unravel the mysteries of someone's heart and mind. Step 5. Observe how they dress and present themselves. Clothing can be a silent communicator, revealing aspects of a person's identity, values, and self-perception. In the Buddhist practice of mindfulness, every action is considered an expression of the mind. This extends to how we present ourselves to the world. Observe how individuals dress and carry themselves. Pay attention to the colors, styles, and accessories they choose. Buddhism teaches us that our external appearance reflects our internal state. By decoding the language of attire, we gain valuable insights into a person's self-image, cultural influences, and even their mood on a particular day. In Buddhism, they say to read someone's mind. Pay attention to the way they dress. It's like decoding a secret message that reveals a lot about a person. Think of clothes as a personal storybook. The colors, the styles, and even the accessories, they all tell a tale. Buddhism teaches us to observe this language, to understand how someone presents themselves to the world. Imagine you're a detective on a fashion case. Look at the colors they choose. Are they bright and lively or calm and soothing? It's like deciphering the mood of the story. Maybe they love vibrant colors because they're full of energy, or perhaps they prefer softer tones because they enjoy a bit of tranquility. In Buddhism, they teach us about mindfulness in action. Dressing is an action, and every action tells a story. When you pay attention to how someone dresses, you're reading a chapter of their life story. It's like turning the pages of a book, discovering the adventures and feelings hidden in the folds of fabric. The next time you meet someone, take a moment to notice their clothes. It's not about judging or making assumptions. It's about understanding the silent language they wear. Appreciate the story their clothes tell, whether it's a tale of boldness, comfort, or nostalgia. In the world of mind reading, clothes are like chapters waiting to be explored, and by decoding this language, you open a door to understanding the uniqueness of someone's self-expression. Step 6. Set aside your own thoughts and judgments. To read anyone's mind, we must first release the shackles of judgment. Buddhism emphasizes the practice of non-judgmental awareness, encouraging us to see others without the distortion of preconceived notions. Our minds are often clouded by biases, preferences, and judgments that obstruct the clarity of perception. Set aside your own thoughts and judgments when engaging with others. Approach each interaction with an open heart and a clear mind. Buddhism teaches us that by relinquishing the need to judge, we create a space for genuine understanding. As we let go of the filters of judgment, we become adept at reading the unfiltered thoughts and emotions of those around us. In Buddhism, they say to read someone's mind, we need to put these clouds aside and see people without the fog of judgment. Imagine judgments as little tags we put on people without really knowing them. Oh, they must be this way because of that. Or, I bet they think like this. Buddhism encourages us to let go of these tags and see people as they are, not as we assume. Think of it this way. Judgments are like wearing sunglasses indoors. They dim our vision and make everything a bit darker. Buddhism teaches us to take off these sunglasses and see people in the clear light of understanding. It's like opening a window and letting the fresh breeze of acceptance in. Buddhism says assumptions are like puzzles missing a few pieces. When we assume things about others, we're not seeing the full picture. It's like trying to read a book with pages missing. In Buddhism, there's a wonderful idea called non-judgmental awareness. It means seeing without labeling. So, the next time you meet someone, try to be aware of any judgments popping into your mind. It's not about ignoring differences. It's about letting go of the assumptions that might cloud your understanding. Imagine conversations as a meeting of minds without the baggage of judgments. When we set aside these tags, we create a space for genuine connection. It's like putting down heavy luggage and walking towards someone with an open heart. When you catch yourself making a judgment, pause and ask, do I really know this person? Or am I assuming? It's not about being perfect. It's about making an effort to see beyond the tags we put on others. In the world of mind reading, letting go of judgments is like clearing the path to understanding. By doing this, you're not just reading minds. You're creating a space where minds can truly meet and connect. Step 7. Use clear thinking to understand what they're thinking. In the pursuit of reading anyone's mind, the practice of clear thinking becomes a beacon of light. Buddhism encourages us to cultivate a mind that is free from the entanglements of delusion and confusion. Clear thinking allows us to cut through the noise of our own thoughts and perceptions, creating a space for genuine understanding. When faced with the challenge of deciphering someone's mind, employ the razor-sharp sword of clear thinking. Buddhism teaches us to question assumptions, to see beyond appearances, and to discern the truth beneath the surface. By honing the skill of clear thinking, we unveil the mysteries of the mind, allowing us to read others with precision and insight. In Buddhism, they say to read someone's mind, we need this flashlight to cut through the darkness of confusion and see things as they really are. Imagine your thoughts as a big forest, and sometimes it gets a bit tangled. Clear thinking is like a handy flashlight that helps you navigate through the mental trees. Buddhism encourages us to use this flashlight to understand what's really going on inside our minds and the minds of others. Think of it this way. Clear thinking is the superhero of the mind. It's like having a superpower that cuts through the foggy thoughts and reveals the truth. When we think clearly, we can see beyond the surface and understand the deeper currents of someone's mind. Sometimes, our own thoughts can be like overgrown bushes blocking the path. Buddhism teaches us to clear away these mental obstacles, allowing us to walk alongside others without stumbling over our own judgments and assumptions. In Buddhism, they talk about something called mindfulness in thinking. It means being fully present in our thoughts, not getting lost in a jungle of distractions. Clear thinking is like being a mental explorer, uncovering the treasures hidden in the depths of our minds. Imagine this flashlight as a guide. When you're trying to understand someone, shine the light of clear thinking on your own thoughts first. Are you getting caught up in assumptions? Are your own biases clouding the path? Once you clear these mental obstacles, you're better equipped to understand others. The next time you're trying to read someone's mind, use the flashlight of clear thinking. Ask yourself, Am I seeing things clearly, or is my mind a bit foggy? It's not about being perfect. It's about being aware of the mental landscape. In the world of mind reading, clear thinking is like the compass that guides us. By using this powerful tool, we not only understand others better, but we also create a mental space where genuine understanding can blossom. In the forest of thoughts, clear thinking is the sunlight that brightens the path to true connection. The journey to read anyone's mind instantly is a profound exploration into the depths of human connection. Drawing from the wellspring of Buddhist wisdom, we discover a treasure trove of teachings that illuminate the path to understanding. By listening mindfully, appreciating life's tapestry, embracing emotional intelligence, reflecting on the mirrors of friendship, decoding the language of attire, detaching from judgment, and cultivating clear thinking, we unlock the door to a deeper connection with those around us. Buddhism serves as a guiding light, reminding us that the power to read anyone's mind lies not in manipulation or intrusion, but in the genuine desire to understand. As we integrate these teachings into our lives, we embark on a transformative journey toward empathy, compassion, and a profound connection with the minds and hearts of all beings.